I think I'm filming. All right. So in this video, I want to talk about how you can create better lead magnets. And I see a lot of people making lead magnets, even within my team, and they make it really, really bad. And they really do not attract any sort of attention. They do not even convert. So I kind of want to give out my insights in this video over how I go about creating really good lead magnets that generate attention. And also what are the contents, because the contents is really, really important. That's how people put you at like the authority, right? So if you have a lot of value in your lead magnets, they will put you at the top. Okay, but the issue is a lot of the people don't take any efforts with the lead magnets, and it's really shitty value, no information that is valuable whatsoever. And so people think that, okay, if their lead magnets looks like this, then what kind of fulfillment would they have? It wouldn't be any different. So I want to kind of like talk over how you can create a lead magnet without giving out too much, but just looking as like an authority figure and letting them feel like they're knowing some sort of insights, which they will be. So over here, this is an example of the lead magnet that I created. This lead magnet, I just used it once and with different kind of hooks and all of that stuff, and it probably booked me around 10-15 appointments. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that stuff. All right. So yeah, so the first thing that is really important is to let them know what they're going to be learning about. So over here, I'm trying to talk about generating unlimited appointments and how to effectively close deals. So really just two branches in like running an agency, right? In terms of your acquisition, setting appointments and closing the deals. Now, what I do usually to look really, really smart and to like show them that they're learning something new is I talk about practical shit. Like I talk about practical steps that you need to take, right? So this is like a practical lead magnet that I posted out there. And this one also booked me a lot of appointments. And I don't talk about theoretical stuff. A lot of people talk about theoretical stuff that everybody knows in the market. So a lot of the times people will be like, you need to give out more you need to push out more content. You need to send out more messages. And this is how. No one cares. No one cares about the theoretical stuff because everybody knows about it. What people really value is how you go about doing stuff, okay? And that only comes with like you knowing on the trenches how things are like. And that's what people value the most. And when you just give out a few nuggets of that, people are like, okay, if this person knows this, then they're going to know way more than that, right? So usually what I do is I even shared like the examples of conversations, and like down there you'll also see the kind of conversations I carry out, how I go about hiring people, all of the inefficiencies that you should look for in conversations, and even how to train your setters. If you talk about practical stuff, people will put you at the pedestal, especially when you're in your lead magnet, you're trying to solve for a problem. So let's say you're trying to solve for like appointment setting problem, and when you do that, you want to talk about all of the practical stuff that you need to do in order to increase your chances to book more appointments, okay? Sure, you need to have a little bit of theory here and there, but most of the people know about it. Most of the people are on YouTube. Most of the people, millions of people are watching YouTube, and they know what you're going to talk about, but they don't know how to get to the outcome, which is why they value your lead magnet. So if you sell that how, right, it's going to be a lot easier to attract people. So okay, the second part, right? By the way, you see how detailed this stuff is? A lot of the times people who booked calls with me, they didn't even read through this. They just read like a few sentences here. Okay, this stuff. Okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, this and that. But the reason they did that is because they already think that I know what I'm talking about, like message flow. They're just gonna read through, phase one. Do you think they're gonna do like, control C, or on my Notion, control V? They don't do that. And the reason is because once you prove to them that you know what you're talking about, they don't care. They're just like, okay, what is the next step? How can I now get this person involved with my life? Because he knows what the fuck he's talking about, right? So that is the stuff, okay? Now, another thing that I also do is that at the end, I'm like, since you have read through all of that, here's a bonus for you. And the bonus is really just a call. And the bonus is usually that we're going to give you like a personalized walkthrough or some other kind of stuff. Now, in the current space, I'm kind of pushing like the angle of like getting into my community. If you get into the community, then you're just, like you're going to get bombarded with even more of like education over the offer or whatever. So this is just one aspect to it, right? Another aspect is when you own the attention of this person by getting them into like a community or even on an emails list, or you just say, oh, the bonus is an exclusive email list that only probably these kind of people get access to, and then you help them out whatever campaign and you try to close them from there. Sorry, book an appointment with them. So yeah, then from the VA or whoever that is sending them the message, just get them to say like, send me the word break, right? And I'll give you access to something greater than this that's going to increase your chances to get to the outcome even more. So yeah, learn to like create proper lead magnets. I've seen so bad lead magnets, and no wonder they don't convert. You see, I just had this this stuff posted out there. It had 61 comments. I don't remember like how many of them were like qualified, but out of 61, obviously I've booked like good number of them, right? So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'll talk to you guys some other time. Bye.